Okay, so what explains the pay gap between men and women? So what I think explains the pay gap between men and women is gender discrimination. Gender discrimination meaning that the certain gender may be male or female or discriminated due to the fact that they're of a different gender. Now, in this situation, there is the common thing that people or employers have the belief that men are more capable than women at doing specific jobs. However, in this current day to day, even now that we have women equally qualified and experienced as men, they still face this problem. So I think that is the biggest factor that is causing the pay gap within men and women. And I believe that regardless of the prospects, demographic information, may be race, gender, religion. I believe that if they are equally qualified or equally experienced for the position, I believe that they deserve that position. And for the second question, what are some challenges associated with balancing work and family life? And are some of the challenges specific to women? Some of the challenges that affect balancing work and family life would more so be having children and having to work a full-time job at the same time, because in all technicalities those are actually two full-time jobs by itself, because having to care or grow a child requires a lot of attention, while having to work from a normal work day is also very tedious. Having to do them both on a regular makes it very challenging. And I do believe that that is one of the challenges that women actually face in a normal work day, because women have to first take maternity leave if they're actually provided maternity leave from their employer to go ahead and take care of their child. And as soon as that child is born, they'd have to start juggling between probably sending that child to daycare or sending the child to school while having to go towards their workplace as well. So because of that, it causes a challenge, and that's sometimes a challenge that's mostly taken on by women in comparison to men, due to the fact that women are already in the birthing process. So it's somewhat not odd but different for like a woman to go ahead and have a child and then start breastfeeding, but sometime within that period give it to their significant other to go ahead and take care of the child while they go ahead and start to work again. That isn't the norm, and I think it's not a bad idea if that's the cards that's in play, but I think that's one of the biggest factors that prevent women from, that balances work and family life. And then we have the fees of school, fees of daycare, fees of food, and just well-being for that child, and having to cater for those without the proper experience and education or skill set, it makes it quite difficult for the average person to do that. And I also think that's something else that bothers the work life and the family life at the same time.